Parramatta, they're not looking to play an up-tempo game at this stage. They're trying to take time off the clock and slow it down, get their breath back, and now defend this set.
A low grubbing goal line dropout from the Eels, and it's Jared Beale who brings it back to the Brisbane Broncos to play a 28 away. Parramatta's line. Wallace, to 7, Moy leaping into the tackle, was able to take him ball and all as Hindmarsh joined in. And now Maguire, plenty of carries here tonight, 30 tackles and 14 hit-ups as well. It's an impressive effort, isn't it? Now Wallace goes wide through the hands of Capewell, goes across to Teo. Morgan again makes an important tackle 5 metres out from his own line. Capewell from dummy half. Feeds it back for Wallace. Here's Hunt, grubbering off the legs there of Hindmarsh, and as you can hear, the referee said it was played at by the Eels skipper, and the Broncos have it 20 out from their own line. And Peter Wallace has been left on the ground here in the tackle by Nathan Hindmarsh.
There's a rebound. Hindmarsh picks up Wallace pretty quickly. Yeah, Wallace, his head hits the ground. Nothing illegal in there from Nathan Hindmarsh. Just as he grabs him, forces him to the ground, you can see his head slamming into the grass.
Copped a knock in the first half. Broncos got a penalty, a tackle by Joseph Paulo.
They've settled down good now. They've settled down good. So.
Actually, Kleiner's pretty happy with the way the Eels are responding to his refereeing out there.
They've settled down, which is good.
Pretty might have been suggesting that try helped settle them down for a moment. You've done well by scoring, Nathan. Full set of 6, though, for the Broncos from close range. Off the 6 again call on the kick. And now Seven-a-Seaver. A long way in the air for a moment there. Maguire comes out the back. Norman. Sando came up quickly, and he's forced a mistake. And they're pretty happy about it as well. I'll get more rap from the referee after that. Corey Norman says, "Where was the mistake, sir?" But Sando sensed the danger on the block play and came racing out to hit Norman.
Yeah, and if you come out of the line to make a tackle, as Chris Sando does here on that occasion, you need to wrap them up usually. He bounces out of that tackle, Corey Norman, and unfortunately for Norman, he loses the ball forward. It's not a great side for the Broncos. Peter Wallace leaving the field.
Couple of head knocks in this game. They're going to take him out of it for the time being. He did look very wobbly on his feet when he got back to play the ball. I'd like to say to the man he just walked past, Alan Langer, stick the 7 on Alfie and see what you've got for the last 15 minutes.
He'd have a go, Alf.
He'd give it a bit, wouldn't he, for a quarter hour?
Knowing him, he'd be wanting the ball in his hand. He's got to do without him.
Just stand up. We need to make it straight here, so I need your arms around. Fully, arms around. Nice and straight. Petro, your feet stay down or you'll be penalised. Got to wait till it's in. It's out.
Sando off the back of the scrum. Take it forward here through Chase Blair, who tries to one of the Broncos in this second half. The damage was done. Nothing less than a stunning first 40 minutes of football at Suncorp Stadium. Nana plays it. Goes from Roberts. Time to dummy half here tonight. Paulo down the left side now. Comes back from Roberts again. He's handling things for the moment with Nathan Smith off the field. Brad Arthur making a change, and Roberts applying the service and the play the balls. Puts a kick in here, gets it off the upright. Here's a chance for Parramatta. It comes back to them, knocked on. Ryan Morgan coming through, had a chance but couldn't pick it up.
Well, everything's going Parramatta's way. The kick off the upright. It's amazing how everything clicks, isn't it? I mean, Parramatta at times throughout this year have given us glimpses of what they're capable of doing. But the Parramatta themselves have been giving away big starts and then trying to run down teams. But tonight it's been the opposite. A fast start, then conceding some points, and trying to take the energy out of the Broncos, which they've done well. They won't go away, the Broncos. They're a proud football team.
Now here's a mistake. Hindmarsh getting a touch on it, knocking the ball forward. Barry had visions of tearing off to the line. Ben Hunt trying to offload it. Just the hand there of Hindmarsh knocking it towards the Broncos goal line. Brisbane get another set of 60 metres away from the Eels goal line. Still plenty of time, we know that.
It's always going to be hard for the Broncos to chase points. You know, given they're a disjointed team. They've got Capel at fullback. He's only played one game for the club. They've got back rowers playing in the centres. They've got Ben Hunt now playing at halfback. Corey Norman is basically in his first season of regular NRL. Rookie wingers, so it's going to be difficult.
Here's Hannon working it forward. Hunt is a ready-made replacement. Came through the ranks, was the Toyota Cup Player of the Year back in 2008. Playing in the halves, the Broncos Toyota Cup side. He's been a converted hooker in his time in the NRL now as McCulloch gets out from dummy half. Nabbed, good tackle by the markers. Manor it was who grabbed him. Last play here, and it's Hunt who has the last play option. He puts it in the air. A chance out wide, coming through Maranta. Maranta flew and came down with it. And there you go, there's still plenty of time. 14 points the difference. A kick from out wide and a good bomb by Ben Hunt.
Yeah, and a good contest from Maranta. Ball in the air, one-on-one situation, coming down with it. You would think that their pride was hurt and they'll continue to compete, the Broncos. And this would be a remarkable performance given the amount of changes that they've got to their in this lineup if they can go on and win this game. Because you would expect the cohesion not to be there with the amount of changes that are out there now. But who knows? 12 minutes left. They still have a lot to do.
You'd imagine they have to kick them all. Corey Norman now doing the kicking from out wide. Very difficult one. He can't slot it between the uprights. He kicked one from one prior to that attempt right there. Let's take a look at the Broncos run home. 14 the difference here with 11.5 minutes remaining. The Raiders in Canberra next week, followed by the Bulldogs, then Melbourne. And after that, in round 25, it's the Sea Eagles. It's a
tough run.
It is a tough run, and they finish in round 26 with the Panthers right here at Suncorp Stadium. They came into this game equal fourth with the Cowboys on 26. Now equal on differential at plus 82 points. To limit the damage, the Sea Eagles also on 26 points. They are plus 35. Could well come down to for and against as to who gets into the top four. You know the top four quarantined from being eliminated in week 1 in the new finals format this season. T.O. playing it just outside the Broncos 30. Here is Hannett as they come wide. Now a shift and some space. The pass goes to ground though. Maranta tiptoeing inside the sideline, just stayed inside it, but had the ball gone to hand, there was a huge chance with a massive overlap. Now Hunt kicking over the top. He can do it all at the moment, showing it, coming back to the inside, giving it to Norman. He keeps it alive. Maguire has it. Friday in support. They go wide. They have to score. T.O. comes back on the inside and he's stopped a metre away. Had he passed to his outside, they score in the corner. Friday comes back. Hunt will kick again. Oh, he shanked it. After chipping and chasing and regathering, they bomb a try.
Gotta get up, mate.
And he almost missed the golf ball when it sat on the tee.
Well, it was building nicely. They rolled the dice, the chip over the top, spreading the ball to the right, and then this at the end of the set. So important, you kick at the end of the set. It determines how well your set is. You can have poor lead-up plays, but a good kick, and it can be effective. But if you've had 5 good rucks and then your kick's poor, it doesn't matter.
Oh, boy.
Off the hook.
I'd like that over again. Teo digging for the line. The player unmarked on his outside.
Well, that's what Parramatta have to expect now. The unexpected. They will try and chance their arm, the Broncos. They'll be more adventurous than what they've been.
Here's Manna taking it forward. Unimus Louis is out there. Might have injured himself here. Might have hurt a shoulder in the tackle on Manna. Now Paulo coming out to Sando. Links up with Jake Mullaney coming back towards the middle here. Trying to stay alive, get it away from Hunt. Gives it off to Nathan Smith. He's back out there for the Eels. Inside the final 10. Last play. Perhaps a big play coming up right here. Sando off the outside of the boot. Burt was chasing through. Norman takes it out of play. He didn't have much of an option. And Parramatta have got themselves 6 more tackles.
Yeah, it's a good kick there by Parramatta. Luke Burt was the man chasing the ball. Couldn't do much about it, Corey Norman. Parramatta will need to be aware that the Broncos may look to go for the short dropout.
Stay behind, guys. Ready?
Try and regain the possession.
Now they're going to go long. We thought needing to score 3 times in the final 7.5 minutes. The short one might have been in the offing there, but they go long and see if they can force a mistake with their defence. Manna bringing it back. Now Justin Paul running towards Maguire and also Hannant. They've got a 28 away from this Broncos line. Here's Rennie Matua. What a game he's had. Look at the fend he puts on Ben Hunt. He'll take it down inside the 10. It has been a real turning back of the clock by Rennie Matua here tonight. Hindmarsh. He stands in a tackle. Keeps it alive for Ryan, who a bit of a skip and then puts the foot down. They wrap him up 5 metres out. 2 plays left. Smith getting out from dummy half. Finding a gap. Getting across the line. Ashley Klein wants to take a look.
This will be the 5th tackle. Check to see whether he's lost the ball before the line.
He's been impressive in a short space of time, young Nathan Smith, the Parramatta hooker. Filling in for the injured Matt Keating. It's only his 4th game. Gets out of dummy half. He loses the ball before the line, I think. I think it shows just losing it here. Yeah, there it is. He loses control of it there. Thaidays around the legs. Capel comes over the top.
He saw a gap and took the chance, and he almost sealed the win for the Eels. And Brisbane will have it from a scrum feed, 10 out from their own line. They need to set these scrums quickly, save every precious second, because they've shown they are more than capable of going the length of the field in a set of 6 and scoring. They have to do it 3 times, but given what we've seen a handful of times so far this year, they're still not done with yet.
No, they aren't, but I would think they've got to score in this set to give themselves a chance, to give themselves the opportunity.
Let's see if they can. Ben Teo. He'll play it 15 away from the Broncos line. Hannant looking to keep it alive, running back towards the middle. The Eels desperately get up off their line with some speed and stop them working it away from their own end quickly. Here comes the shift out towards the left edge. Hunt showing it. This time Hindmarsh is there. So is Chase Blair. Gets a help from Justin Paul. They've used up 3 plays and they're still just only outside their 20. Maguire bumping it forward. He's been enormous tonight. A phenomenal effort. He'll play at 15 on his own side of halfway. A kick from inside the 40. The back